Yes, sir.
A veteran of what?
Of originally United States Marine Corps, changed over to United States Coast Guard.
Oh, man, you gave up on the Corps?
Yes, sir.
Just playing with you. How long were you in the Corps?
For 6 years.
6 years. Used to be a lot taller, right? They wore you down a little bit?
Yes, sir.
How long were you in the Coast Guard?
Just changed over to the United States Coast Guard after doing the tour in Kuwait.
How long were you in the Guard?
Just made it over to the Guard.
You still in the Guard?
Yes. I'm currently in the Guard right now.
Active?
Not yet. In January.
Okay. A patriot through and through. In addition to what he's doing here, volunteered to be a security guy. He's in the Coast Guard, 6 years prior in the Marine Corps. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. Have you got something you could share with us about what's happening in Iraq when you were there?
Working.
Working. I understand. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Not much I can really say about it. Just doing what we can to.
Okay. Let me ask you, how did you happen to get involved with the organization U.S. Border Watch?
I was running one morning and I seen these guys protesting at the congressional hearing, and I just stopped and I asked a couple questions, and they were like, "Well,
Who were you running from?
oh, no, I do a usual 67 miles a morning."
I'm sure, and we're just playing up here. So, if you got any suggestions on what we ought to be doing, something that we haven't already covered?
No, sir. It seems like you guys are doing a pretty good job.
Okay, well, we're doing our best. Let me ask you something. Some of you may be wondering, how do we get more patriots to step forward?
Put it out there.
Put it out there. You mean exposure?
Yes, sir.
So, would media be a good place?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know anybody in media?
Not too many people, sir.
All right. Well, we're going to work on that, I promise. And I want you to know how much I appreciate your being here today, how much I appreciate your service to our country, and how much we appreciate your service to our country. Oh, by the way, you mentioned the Coast Guard. What are you going to do in the Coast Guard? What kind of job?
Emergency response and boarding.
Emergency response and what?
Boarding
Boarding. What are you boarding?
vessels.
Vessels. Why?
Search for anti-terrorism, illegal cargo, smuggling.
Okay, I knew you were going to get there. He's going to be searching, folks, for terrorists, illegal cargo, bombs, drugs, etc. Do you think you might have some opposition doing that job?
May or may not. It depends on the.
You'll be armed, will you not?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You know, I gotta say this. We got 5 branches of service in this country. They all have a different mission. They all have different objectives for the most part. Well, same objective, they want to win, but they've got different ways that they approach it. You got the Army, the Navy, we know what they're all about. We got the Air Force, Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard. Well, we've got different organizations here in our Patriot groups. We got the Minutemen, we got U.S. Border Watch, we've got TFIR and so forth, but you know what? We're all going the same way. We're all wanting to secure this country, and that's what we intend to do, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for your service. Thank you for being a patriot and coming out here today and helping us out. See you again.
Cool.